Let me tell you something here. We can talk about all the offense, and James Harden scored 30 points a game, the game MVP, all of those things. This is a league, Mo. What have you done for me lately?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, let me tell you something, Mo, about winning. We can talk about the offense because that's fun to talk about, and everyone wants to talk about short roll, mid roll, this guy step back, screen roll, who can stop these guys. Mo, what wins in this league is on the other side of the ball.
Yes.
Now, Joel Embiid, as much as we want to talk about what he is on the offensive side,
he's a
monster. Let me give you a little secret about him. If Joel Embiid really set his focus, he is without question the defensive player of the year too.
Yep. He's a monster on the defense.
And at some point, he will be the defensive player of the year. And Mo, I have to say this. And he would say this. As he gets in better shape, he can begin to give you the multiple efforts. Joel Embiid is as good on the defensive side of the ball as Hakeem Olajuwon. He's got one problem. He's not in the
not yet. Not yet.
He's got one problem.
Shot blocker of all time. Not yet.
Joel Embiid is bigger. He's just as quick. Reactions and all of that. He got the ability to recover, speed, quickness. Joel Embiid is just as good as Hakeem Olajuwon.
Man, listen.
You don't have to believe me. I was the same guy telling you about John Morant. Y'all don't have to believe me.
Hey.
I was the same guy telling you about Evan Mobley.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Joel Embiid.
To say he's as good as, you could say he's almost as good as, or he can be as good as.
No.
But
Joel
right now, he is
Embiid,
not as good as prime Hakeem Olajuwon on the defensive side of the ball.
Joel Embiid, I'm going to tell you why he is. Because he's bigger. He's got one problem. He's not in the condition as Hakeem Olajuwon.
There we go.
Hakeem Olajuwon, in order to be this phenomenal player that we all keep saying these guys are, you have to be in incredible condition.
There we go.
Joel Embiid, he's probably on really at about 75 or 80%, which is an improvement. And you can see, and everybody knows this in the league. Let me tell you what everybody knows when no one says. No one can stop Joel Embiid.
Oh, that's a fact. Everyone don't need to say it.
Okay,
that's a fact.
And as he continues to play and gets in better condition, he separates himself further and further away. I mean, he can't be in top condition because he had to sit out for like 2 years.
But that's why I'm saying he's not better than Hakeem Olajuwon because you're saying he's at 75, 80%. You can say when he gets to 100%,
okay,
he'll be as good as Hakeem.
When you see somebody can do the same things, the only reason he can't sustain it is because he's not in the condition to sustain this. But when you see him do, like last night, he strips Chris Paul in the last minute of the game. I haven't seen a lot of bigs do that. He strips Chris Paul in the last minute of the game. The only guy I know could do that was Hakeem Olajuwon. Who else can do that? Now, who else have you seen do it? I didn't see Patrick Ewing do it. I didn't see David Robertson doing it. Who else you want to talk? I didn't see Kareem doing that.
You can say on his day.
What I'm saying is, as he continues, if he continues to be healthy, if he's healthy for the next 2 years, because he will get in better shape. He will get in. If he's healthy, you will see him have a same level or a season like the Dream. But you got to be healthy to do it. You can't keep taking. You can't, be injured. You can't have summers where you can't improve. You have to have. There's some luck involved too. You have to continue to play. If he stays healthy, knock on wood, you will see him have a season where Mo and I will be like
MVP and defensive player of the year in the same year.
Absolutely.
And the championship. I'll believe it when I see it. But my question to you now is, do you have the
Philadelphia? But let me ask you a question. Let me ask you this one question.
Okay.
Do you think he's capable of doing it?
Yeah, he is capable of doing it, but he's not right now. Right now, if you're asking me to pick prime Hakeem Olajuwon or Joel Embiid.
But you weren't saying that about Hakeem when he first came in the league. You weren't saying that about Hakeem.
I was born that year. How could I have said it?
Okay. Well, I was around. People weren't saying they thought this guy was going to be MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and win a championship. No one was saying that. Larry Bird and all these guys around. He evolved into that.
Yeah. Okay, but we're not comparing his rookie season to Embiid this season. We're comparing their primes. And right now, I'm picking Hakeem Olajuwon's prime any day of the week over the current form of Joel Embiid. Do I think he can be better when he gets in shape? Yeah, of course, because he can do more things. He can shoot the ball from the outside. You know, the way the game's going, he can be better. But right now, if I had to pick between the two, there's no way I'm picking this season's Joel Embiid over prime Hakeem Olajuwon. There's no way.
If you say this season over the prime, Mo, that's not even a fair argument.
But this is his prime season. This is his best season so far. So we take Hakeem's best season.
Okay,
and we take Embiid's best
let's
season,
move.
And we compare them. Let's move on with this.
Go.
Do you think that now they've got James Harden, the Philadelphia 76ers can win the Eastern Conference?
Of course, they can win the Eastern Conference.
Do you think they will?
No, because championship caliber teams, they make moves on the other side of the ball.